Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Indigo Disk DLC. And if you did miss out during the last one, I know that we were having a little bit of an issue with the Crispin battle that was going on within our first attempt, but however, this is going to be the second attempt that is going to be happening right now in this episode. And let me just say that this time around, we did get ourselves a nice good win, even though that I only had only 2 other Pokemon still remaining within our team. I did do a little bit of a switch up within my team, which you guys are going to be seeing a little bit later on throughout the episode. I actually don't have Executor on the team anymore. This time around, I actually did have Sylveon, which Sylveon was a very big help throughout the beginning part of this battle, because all I had to do was just set up on some light screens, and that was like the biggest thing, because just because of just some of the annoying moves that some of these other Pokemon were using, was almost about to be like one-shotting almost like my whole entire team. And not only that, but I was really lucky enough within this battle, which I was able to go and set up for rain dances here, which that was really nice. And that happened, I want to say, like halfway throughout the battle. But with all that being said in mind, it seems like the rain is going to be stopping, but that's not going to be stopping Miraidon anytime soon, because we're going to set up for that Hydro Pump, knock out Camerupt, and we got ourselves a win. That annoying signature Pokemon that was on Crispin's team, that Blaziken, is finally done, and we don't ever have to go and see any more of that. That's going to be happening. But however, we are going to be moving on into our next Elite Four battle. Well, I want to say not Elite Four battle, but our next Elite Four trial that is going to be going on. The battle that is going to happen is going to be worrying about within the next episode, kind of like what we kind of did here before within Crispin, was just going through the Elite trial and then going and then doing the battle right on after. But I want to say the Elite trial that is going to be happening within our next up-and-coming Elite Four member, which I forget what her name is. I think her name is Amarys, I want to say. We are going to go and head over to that Elite Four. She is the one that is going to be in control of Steel-type Pokemon, so I'm kind of intrigued to see what type of Steel Pokemon that she actually does have, and we'll be seeing that within the next vid. But anyways, within these 2 videos for today, not only are we going to be doing our time with everything here in the Indigo Disk DLC, but we are of course going to be going and moving on into some other stuff, such as Ocarina of Time. I'm very happy about with that, because we are going to be battling out with Goma, and I want to say kind of sticking around a little bit within the Kokiri Forest for right now. I'm not going to go and try to move on out into too much into the Hyrule Field just yet. I'll hold that off for the next up-and-coming episode. And I think also too, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to go about all the Elite Four members that I would like to go and try to go and do, and then I'll go and take care of Drayton as the last Elite Four member. So I know that we got Amarys and then Lacey, so I'll go and worry about those 2 Elite Four members within everything that's going on here later on, and then we'll worry about with Drayton, just so that I can just go and see if there's going to be any extra dialogue that he's going to be saying throughout any other type of members that we go and defeat around over here. And the good thing is that even if you go and reach on over towards into that way, you will be able to get yourself with a free extra flying spot, so that if you ever do need to do anything, you can always go and fly back to that area. Now, also too, just remember that every single Elite trial that you walk on into is going to be 50 blueberry points, so make sure that you go and look at your blueberry quest. I think you just have to hit the right directional pad button, and you should be able to go and see all your different questing that you can go and do. There's like little side quest missions that you can go and take care of, and from there, that's where you could go and then go and put down with the 50 blueberry points for the next Elite trial. And that's what I kind of had to do a little bit here, which you guys are going to be seeing somewhat of an edit that's going to be happening around at some point, and that should be happening fairly soon. Now, I just wanted to just go and show you guys everything with like a team recap and all that stuff that is going to be going on. Let's go and set that destination into Amarys, and here we are. We're finally located within our time around within this web. Now, just right now, since we're going to be going to take care of this Elite trial, I finally do have the 50 blueberry points that are with me. And different blueberry quests kind of range from like picking up certain items, battling out certain Pokemon as well too, such as like doing auto battles. If you guys don't know how to do auto battles, I believe you just have to throw with the R button, and then you can just kind of let all your Pokemon just kind of just run around a little bit and just do some attacking with other different Pokemon and other things of that type of nature. And there's Amarys. There we go. So now we're going to finally go and meet with her and finally go and speak face to face for the first time. I know that last time Carmen was around, we didn't really go and see her all that too much, and she just kind of walked away. But here we go. So this is where we kind of have to do a little bit of a flying trial with our guy, of course, with our Pokemon that is going to be with I think his name is Miraidon. No, it's not Miraidon. It's the other one, Miraidon. And yeah, so since we actually do have Miraidon on our team, we're going to have to go use Miraidon as flying around through the different parts of the trial. And let me just say that you want to be a little bit careful heading on into this type of trial, because this area is going to have inverted controls, which I don't know why. I guess since it's like almost like a flying simulator, unfortunately you have to kind of deal with inverted controls. So just be aware that sometimes when you have to go and move up, it's going to like push you down. And if you're going to be moving down, it's going to push you up. So just be a little bit careful for when that when that's going to happen. Because that kind of like threw me off into a loop within like, well, a little bit when I was like kind of flying around over here within our first attempt. So we'll have to see what's going to go on now. And there's quite a bit of rings, so it's kind of like playing almost like Superman 64 in a way. But I believe each ring also gives you, I think, a little bit of a speed boost as well, so you kind of fly into there a little bit faster. I want to see if that actually does happen. Yeah, I guess it kind of like gives you a little bit of a boost there. Not like really too much, but you should be able to clear this in no time. It's kind of like that one type of mission, if you guys remember, from one of those trials from the gyms. Where I think it was from the snow region gym. I'm not sure which I started. It was Rhyme, but it was also the other one where you kind of had to like do like the little toboggan challenge, and that kind of vaguely reminds me of something like that here. So yeah, so I know that we got to do like a little bit of a ground challenge with Miraidon, but now we got ourselves a little bit of a flying challenge here in the DLC, which that's really cool. So we'll just keep on flying and flying all the way up, and I believe those are just the last 3 rings that are going to be here, and that should at least go and finish off with everything. And I know that this episode is going to be fairly short, so that's why there's only going to be like only just about like a minute left here within the video. So there we go, that's been cleared up, and we are all good to go. And I guess also as well too, I guess I should probably also go and probably say what the outro is going to be within our time of this episode before I forget. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I know that this episode was a little bit shorter than normal, but we should be picking things up a little bit within our next video when we go and do the battle with Amarys, because you never know, things could get a little bit hectic within this battle, because I have no idea where their steel Pokemon are going to be. I'm going to have to do a little bit of some research beforehand, because I know that I didn't do the research with Crispin the last time, so I have to do it here within Amarys. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys then. Don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys then. And of course, peace.